Hello everybody and welcome to TOTs. TOTs stands for Tiny Ones Time, and within the Pilgrim parishes this is work for our younger children. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Reverend Sue Hurley, one of the priests in the Pilgrim parishes. Now, before lockdown, TOTs met on the first Sunday of the month in Stebbing Church at 3:30. We get together, we have lots of rhymes and songs and music making, a story, craft activities, and the adults have tea and coffee and yummy homemade cakes while the children have a play, and then all the children sit round for a simple tea together. You'd be very, very welcome to join us at any point in the future. So now let's get ready for our third TOTs at home. Those of you who've seen what we do, I'm sure you've already got an instrument ready. Here's mine that I made a couple of weeks ago. You saw this one, I'm sure. You got your instrument ready, but if you haven't got something, you could just grab a little box. I just put a bit of pasta in an empty box, or even you could just press pause and go and get a saucepan, anything to make yourself a drum. So make yourself comfortable, get your instruments and get a cushion to sit on, and then we can begin. Okay, so get yourself ready. Are you ready? Okay, so let's start with our prayer. Are we ready? Little children, come and play, come and play, come and say a prayer, come and say a prayer, here today, here today. Little children, come and play, come and play, come and say a prayer, come and say a prayer, here today, here today. Well done. Now let's do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, twinkly fingers, and get ready with your lovely diamond shape. Are we ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well done, everybody. How about Hickory, Dickory, Dock? We're thinking about all God's creatures and beautiful things in the world today. So let's think about that little mouse running up the clock. So are we ready for Hickory, Dickory, Dock? Ready? Hickory, Dickory, Dock. A mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. The mouse ran down. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. Let's do that again. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. A mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. The mouse ran down. Hickory, Dickory, Dock. Well done. And now let's do Incy Wincy Spider. So join your thumbs together so that it looks like you've got 8 little legs like a spider. And let's get ready with our Incy Wincy Spider. Ready? Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Should we do that one more time? Ready? Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well done, everybody. Let's have another spider one, shall we? What about Little Miss Muffet? She was scared of the spider, wasn't she? Don't need to be scared of spiders. In this country, all they can do is tickle us. So let's make our spider again for ready. But Incy Wincy Spider, we've done. Now Little Miss Muffet is sitting on her tuffet, and we've got to have her eating her curds and whey. Ready? Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey, when along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Silly Miss Muffet. Shall we do that again? Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey, when along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Well done. I hope you're not too frightened of spiders. I think they're probably more frightened of us, don't you? We're great big giants to them. Anyway, let's do Wind the Bobbin Up, Jim's favourite. Are you ready, Jim? Ready? Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, 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 and wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Let's point to the ceiling, point to the floor, point to a window, point to a door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3, and put your hands upon your knee. Oh, wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, 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 and wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Let's point to the window, point to the floor, point to the ceiling, and point to a door. Clap your hands together, 1, 2, 3, and put your hands upon your knee. Oh, wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, and clap, 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 and wind it back again, wind it back again, pull, pull, and clap, clap, clap. Well done, everybody. Now, we haven't done this one for a little bit. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Shall we do that one again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right. Well done. Shall we do round about there? Ready? Round about there, I saw a little bear. A cat came and chased it right up there. And the other hand, around about there, I saw a little bear. A cat came and chased it right up there. How about round and round the garden now? Ready? Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. A 1 step, 2 step, and tickle you under there. And the other hand, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. A 1 step, 2 step, and tickle you under there. Well done. How about our Goldilocks song now? We ready for Goldilocks going to the house of the bears? And we need to do some really, really loud growling when the bears come home. Okay, so when Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her blue eyes see? The first thing she sees is the chair that was huge, a chair that was small, a chair that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them, 1, 2, 3. Now she's going to see the balls. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her blue eyes see? A ball that was huge, a ball that was small, a ball that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them, 1, 2, 3. Now she's eaten all the porridge. She's going upstairs for the beds. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her blue eyes see? A bed that was huge, a bed that was small, a bed that was tiny, and that was all. She counted them, 1, 2, 3. Get ready for the bears. When Goldilocks went to the house of the bears, oh, what did her blue eyes see? A bear that was huge, a bear that was small, a bear that was tiny, and that was all. They growled at her. Grah! 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 Oh dear, I think she ran away after all of that. You made lots of good bear noises, didn't you? Well done. Let's do 5 little ducks went swimming one day. I've just been over to the pond near my house and there are lots of ducks swimming today. So 5 little ducks went swimming one day. Ready? 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. Sing this sadly. 1 little duck went swimming one day over the pond and far away. Mommy duck said quack, 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 but no little ducks came swimming back. No little ducks went swimming one day over the pond and far away. So Daddy Duck said quack, 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 and all the little ducks came swimming back. Well done, everybody. Daddy's big voice needed to call them from across the pond, didn't it? So what about the grand old Duke of York? We haven't done that for a really long time. Should we try that one? Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Should we do that one again? Oh, the grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Well done. How about you grab somebody's lap now and we can do some lap songs together, okay? What shall we do? Shall we do 5 little monkeys bouncing on a bed? Ready for a lap? Are you on a lap yet? Ready? 5 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 4 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped her head. Mummy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 3 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Mummy phoned the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There were 2 little monkeys bouncing on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys bouncing on the bed. There was 1 little monkey bouncing on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mummy phoned the doctor and the doctor said, go and bounce on the sofa instead. Well done, good bouncing everybody. How about Humpty Dumpty now while you're on a lap? Ready? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Should we try that one more time? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Well done. How about down on the floor now in a partner for row, row, row the boat? And I need to find my crocodile. So you get down on the floor. Have you got somebody you can do row, row, row the boat with? Are you ready? And I'll have to put my crocodile behind me, won't I, until the right time. Ready for row, row, row the boat? I'll have to do it one-handed, but you can do it with both hands. Ready? Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now rock, 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 rock the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a great big fish, put him in your dish. Now row again. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Did you scream loudly? I think you probably did. Should we do it one more time? Ready? Row, row. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now rock, 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 rock the boat gently down the stream. And if you see a great big fish, put him in your dish. Back to rowing. Row, row, row the boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! I think that would make the crocodile run away, wouldn't it? So last one while you're on the floor, let's do wheels on the bus. Are you ready to pretend you're driving the bus? Are you ready? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Now the driver in traffic's going to say bother, bother, bother. The driver on the bus says bother, 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 bother. The driver on the bus says bother, bother, bother all day long. Now the nannies are going to do some knitting. The nannies on the bus go knit, 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 knit. The nannies on the bus go knit, knit, knit all day long. Now the babies are going to go wah, wah, wah in this one. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The children on the bus, the babies on the bus go wah, wah, wah all day long. Now the children are all getting very wriggly with those noisy babies. Ready? So to wriggle, the children on the bus go wriggle, 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 wriggle. The children on the bus go wriggle, wriggle, wriggle all day long. And the mummies are going to go natter, natter, natter. The mummies on the bus go natter, 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 natter. The mummies on the bus go natter, natter, natter all day long. Well done, everybody. Now it's time to get your instruments. Are you ready with your instruments? Ready for our music making? Are we going to start with If You're Happy and You Know It? So get your shakers or your drums, whatever you've got, and make lots and lots of noise. Are you making sound with me? Ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Stamp, stamp. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Stamp, stamp. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. Stamp, stamp. If you're happy and you know it, say we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, say we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, say we are. We are. If you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do a dance. If you're happy and you know it, jump up high. If you're happy and you know it, touch the sky. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, jump up high. If you're happy and you know it, curl up small. If you're happy and you know it, make a ball. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, curl up small. If you're happy and you know it, sit back down. If you're happy and you know it, sit back down. If you're happy and you know it, and really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, sit back down. Well done. Now time for some good old wriggling. Wriggly worm, the worm at the bottom of the garden. Are we ready? There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Worm. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle away, There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly Woo. There's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and all that he can do is wiggle all night and wiggle all day. But overall, some people do say there's a worm at the bottom of the garden, and his name is Wiggly. Wig, wig, wiggly, wig, wig, wiggly woo. Well done. And finally, we'll do God is our Father. Ready? God is our Father, for he has made us his own, made Jesus our brother, and hand in hand we'll grow together as one. So praise the Lord on the tambourine, and praise the Lord with dancing feet. Wiggle your toes, and praise the Lord with clapping hands. Are you clapping? And praise the Lord with our voice. La 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 la. One more time, ready? God is our Father, for he has made us his own, made Jesus our brother, and hand in hand we'll grow together as one. So praise the Lord on the tambourine, and praise the Lord with dancing feet, wiggle toes, and praise the Lord. Get ready to clap with clapping hands, and praise the Lord with our voice. La 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 la. Well done, everybody. Time to pop the instruments away. So are all your instruments away now? And in just a minute, Louise is going to read us our story. And the story this month is 10 Little Mice. 10 Little Mice. And I'll explain in a little bit why we've chosen to have a story about little mice. So Louise is going to need you to sit down now, ready for this story, 10 Little Mice. So I hope you enjoy your story.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our top story for today. This one's called 10 Little Mice. Like you've got 10 fingers, so perhaps you could count them off as you're going along. So here we go. 10 little mice were grooming themselves, their ears, their tails, their whiskers. Now I'm so spick and span, said one. I'm going home to my cosy nest. And one tired mouse snuggled up. Oh, 9 little mice in a row of beans. Are any of you growing beans in your garden at the moment? They were digging and scratching for seeds. One had a scare when a robin got fierce, and he scurried home to his cosy nest, where 2 tired mice snuggled up. 8 little mice in a barley field were climbing from stalk to stalk. One saw the tail of a prowling cat, so he ran home to his cosy nest, where 3 tired mice snuggled up. 7 little mice in an underground run were snooping and sniffing and spying. One saw a badger's black and white snout, So he rushed home to his cosy nest, where 4 tired mice snuggled up. 6 little mice found a wild bee's nest and dipped all their paws in the honey. Bet that was tasty. 1 little mouse heard an angry bzzz, so he skipped home to his cosy nest, where 5 tired mice snuggled up. 5 little mice, gnawing hazelnuts, were champing and chewing. 1 little mouse felt so full up. He'd obviously had far too much. I wonder if you've had far too much food recently. But he staggered home to his cosy nest, where 6 tired mice snuggled up. 4 little mice, by a cool, dark pool, were splishing and splashing and sliding. 1 fell in and soaked to the skin. He slopped home to his cosy nest, where 7 tired mice snuggled up. 3 little mice, in an old tired tree stump, were twitching their noses at sheep. 1 found a fluffy bit of wool and said, "That's fine for my cosy nest," where 8 tired mice snuggled up. 2 little mice in the dried brown leaves frolicked and frisked just for fun. 1 heard the swoop and the hoot of an owl, so he dashed home to his cosy nest, where 9 tired mice snuggled up. Oh, 1 little mouse in a thunderstorm saw the crick, crack, crick of the lightning. "I've had enough for tonight," he said. So he hurried home to his cosy nest, where 10 tired mice snuggled up. Here they are, all asleep, look. 10 tired mice, fast asleep in their nest, dreamed that the moon in the sky had ears and whiskers and a long golden tail, and each little mouse gave a sigh, and each little mouse gave a sigh. Could you snuggle up on the floor or on Mummy or Daddy's knee and go to sleep really quietly at the end of this story? Bye.
Thank you so much, Louise. Now, one of the things that all the mice love to eat in the autumn are lots of seeds. And so I thought we could plant some sunflowers for all the mice and other birds and creatures that God's made to eat. So you should have been sent, if you come to TOTs regularly, you should have been sent 2 different sorts of sunflower seeds. Now these are ready, it's the right time of year now that the frosts have just about gone. You can plant these anywhere. You could plant these in your window box. You could plant these in a garden. If you haven't got a garden, maybe you could even plant them at Grandma and Granny's house now that you can at least visit them outside in the garden. So you should have some sunflower seeds, and they should grow into a great big sunflower, and it might even get taller than you if you look after it really carefully. Now, it needs you to break the soil up a bit and to make a little hole and to poke some seeds into the hole, and then you'll need to water them, and in a couple of weeks it should start to grow and grow and grow and grow. Once it's growing, you need to water it every day, and it should get taller and taller and taller until it comes out in a beautiful flower head like this. and then eventually the flower head will die off, and it's full of all the little seeds, the sunflower seeds, that the creatures like the little mice eat all the way through the winter, and the birds love them too. So you should have been given a bag like this, and in your bag you'll have to unpack it carefully. You should find a circle. This is for the middle of your sunflower, and then you should find a little brown piece. This is for the very centre, and one side of it's a bit bumpy, a bit textured, so that sticks into the middle of your flower first of all, and that's going to be its stalk in a minute, so we don't need that. You should have been given a pile of petals. Mummy or Daddy may need to just separate them out for you, and these are going to become all the petals on your sunflower. What you do is you turn over your sunflower like this, and I put some glue around the outside, round and round, and then gradually stuck the petals all the way around, and then you get the beautiful floppy sunflower like this. Now these look absolutely lovely with a little blue tack on a few petals up on a window where they catch the light. You could do that with it, or you could add the stalk that I've given you, a little bit of sellotape on the back. If you're just going to have it sitting somewhere, you might need to find a little bit of cardboard around the back, maybe a bit of a cereal packet or something, just to give those lovely floppy petals a little bit of extra support. And then you could put it in a vase or something, couldn't you, somewhere, or you could put it up on your notice board. So you choose, do you want to put your sunflower up in a window, or do you want to add a little bit more cardboard to the back, maybe just to give it a little bit of support? Be lovely to see those bright sunflowers up and about. So hopefully you'll get on and plant your seeds as well, and it will be lovely once they start to shoot. Maybe you could take some pictures of you looking after them, and who knows, I may even give prizes for lovely sunflowers if you look after them all the way through till they grow a great big sunflower head, and I can have a picture of you with them. I'll send you a special prize. Wouldn't that be lovely? Now there's also something else. Last month I said try and see if you can collect just an old egg box. Now it can be one like this, it might be a see-through one, that doesn't matter. So today's extra craft activity is to make a treasure box out of an egg box. And you should have been given a little sign. You can colour it in. It says Nature Treasure Box, and this is going to become your nature treasure box. You should also have had some sheets of all sorts of things that you might find when you're out on your walk. And what you can choose is, depending on the size of your egg box, you can decide how many of these you want to try and collect when you're out on a walk. You can either stick them inside the lid, like I have there, or you can cut the little ones out and pop them down at the bottom. I've got my sunflower seeds in here as well, but right down at the bottom, and then you can go for your walk and see if you can collect these things, see if you can hunt for these nature's treasure that God's put all around us. So you might find a dandelion, and then you can pop it in the little section of your treasure box which has got a dandelion. You might be able to find a little pine cone and pop it in there, or a little pink flower, or maybe a snail shell. Don't bring one that's still got the snail in it. That needs to stay outside. But all these things that you might be to find. There's certainly lots of little fluffy feathers around at the moment that all the baby birds are pulling out as they try and get their adult feathers to grow. So you might be able to find yourself a little white feather. You might be to find some daisies or some buttercups, or maybe a perfectly round stone, or even a bumpy stone. You decide what you wanted to collect, and you could even put different things in it each time you go for a walk, so that you've got to try and find different things and then bring them back, so that you've got all your nature's treasure box. So there's 3 things for you to be making. Your sunflowers, either on a stalk or to go up in a window. You've got your sunflower seeds to plant and watch grow hopefully into a great big sunflower. And then if you're going out for little walks at the moment, you can make your treasure box to take out walking so that you can find as many of God's beautiful nature treasures as you're out on your daily walks. So I hope you have good fun with your sunflowers, and you can see now why we had a story about mice, because they love eating all the sunflower seeds. So have a good month, everybody, and hopefully see you next month. Stay safe. Bye for now. Bye.